The youngest NHL head coach, Jared Bednar, a huge influence upon Spencer. He's the head man for the Avs. The Avs coming in at 32, 17-4. They're dressed in white. They've been away from Denver for a while. This is the fifth of a season-long six-game swing. Right off the bat, 3-on-1. McKinnon fires, punched away by Charlie Lindgren.
Good shot, even a better stop off the stick of it.
Face-off control for Washington. Carlson sends it on the way, wide of the goal. Chipped on out. Another odd man rush developing here. Right on in the break. Snapshot score! The Avalanche wasting no time. Ross Colton tickling the twine.
Yep, and then the neutral zone's going to be critical. That's where they generate all their speed. They've got so much finesse, and they can really wheel along the wall. Lehkonen just a chop shot, and he sets it up the wall, and there's the shot into the net. Beautifully executed. Number one by the chop at the blue line. The execution by Wood, giving it to Colton, finding him wide open. Carlson tries to come right across, but you notice the back checker not there in time. And there's Protas trying to hustle back. Colton, a very fine-looking shot to the far corner.
The Caps come away. It's Dylan Strome one-on-one through center. Strome waiting for reinforcements. Off the curl and drag, that pass is blocked. Follow-up chance, Georgiev there at the top of the paint. Cogliano to point position Makar, the second highest scoring defender in the league. Ryan Johansson with the puck. Feed it back, Taves lets it go. Through the screen, score! Colorado by 2 in the game's first 5 minutes.
And they had a lot of big bodies in front of the net there. Took away the eyes of the goaltender Lindgren. Little curl and drag. The fourth line, Johansson knocked down to the fourth because he's goalless in his last 17. Kicks it to the point, but look at McDermott in front. And also Makar, Taves' partner here. And let's take a look at the shot, and there it is. Good job lifting up the leg, allowing it to go in the corner by McDermott.
Off the boards and in. Wilson there at the top of the forecheck. Mallenstein hovering in the corner. Dowd back to point position. Slapper on the way. Pad stop. Rebound score! Beck Mallenstein.
They get the puck in and they go to work. And it's a great play all around. Look at Mallenstein. Dowder kicks it back to the point. Hard slap shot. Looking for the redirect. And it works out perfectly for the Caps all around. From start to finish, off the right pad, the juicy rebound.
Edmondson in his first season with the Caps clears it down. No icing here. Mantha waits. Feeds the front. Manson crossing over to defend. Off of a turnover. McMichael to the front. Score! Just like that, it's tied at 2.
Sit back down after that first goal from Mallenstein. Again, poor defensive play by Colorado, and they get a ricochet off the defenseman. Coming back is Lehkonen, who's helping out the D, and goes right off his left skate. Connor McMichael will get credit for the goal, and the Caps have tied it up here in the first.
McMichael, who has been oh so cold, just one goal in his last 23 games. Caps have a chance for the 3-on-1 the other way. Carlson drops it. Help comes Mallenstein around the curve to the goal mouth. Georgiev a stop there as the game's first penalty is coming up. The Avs had a 2-0 advantage before the game was 5 minutes old. Jensen cross ice, down low backhand. Faravari beaten there by Georgiev.
I love the fact that Faravari's that far up in the rush. Why not join the attack against this Avs club?
McMichael to the goal mouth and a pad save. Georgiev against Wilson. McKinnon on the go. Give and go. Sticked out of there by Lindgren. Rebounds loose. Ross Colton. Devon Taves. Right off the jump for Colorado in the first 5 minutes. Mallenstein and McMichael would respond. The last player with 2 4-goal games in a single campaign. Bruce Boudreau would know extremely well. Alex Ovechkin back in 07-08. Centering pass, Rantanen in there, point blank. Lindgren with a stop in the cover.
That's a good short side save.
Colton closing, stumbles there on his way in. The centering pass kept to the outside by Protas. Bo Byram as they go through the weave. A feed for Lehkonen. He slams it home.
Seam pass burns the Caps there. A little bit of a wipeout by Ethan Bear at the blue line. Then a wipeout by Colton. Then sort of a broken play goal. But Lehkonen, a hard net drive to the far post, sort of away from everybody else. Right side of the screen, you're going to see Lehkonen. He's going to go hard to the net behind everybody. Gets a lucky bounce.
Well, he does. I mean, it hits McMichael's stick and slows it down just enough for Lehkonen to get it, or I think it would have been in the corner. But that's just a bad break. They had the middle protected. They just missed the pass.
As always, we appreciate the thoughts from the Capitals coaches on the bench. Ovechkin, gorgeous move. Snapshot there, stopped. Georgiev does not give a rebound.
Assists right now. And so, I mean, it's funny. You give these guys chances. And so it was always neat in training camp to have both of them there.
Wilson works, flings one to the goal. Pad save for Georgiev. Malenstein knocked down. Loose rebound there. It was Georgiev making a save on Drouin.
They're dead tired.
The long change period. Sandin with a pickpocket. Feeds for Wilson off of his back boot.
The Caps have had one change.
Slot pass there. McMichael denied by Georgiev. A Colorado goal from Lehkonen, giving the visitors the lead. Makar cross ice for Drouin. To the goal mouth on the redirect. Good stop, Lindgren. Lehkonen. McKinnon had a couple of power play goals in that 4-goal period 3 weeks ago in Denver.
They were 2 for 4 overall in that game against the Caps.
McKinnon, front door look, between the skates, beautiful pass. Rantanen buries it.
To me, that's all about chemistry. They had about 38 seconds of zone time, and that's just having hockey sense and eyes in the back of your head to make that type of pass. That's repetition. That is skill.
This is an experienced group playing together. So, I mean, Drouin gets it in front, and he knows where Rantanen is because he's in his, he's there all the time. So all you have to do is, or Lehkonen,
Lehkonen makes that pass across, right through his legs.
Yeah, that's when it works, it looks great, and that was a really nice goal. If you're a Colorado fan, not so nice if you're like us.
We get set for the third period to unfold. Washington, a critical power play, trailing by 2.
And the winger working together. That opens up the top of the 1-2 or 1-3-1. That's where the Caps can find some daylight.
Carlson this way. Ovechkin one time. He scores! Alex Ovechkin.
To score in 6 straight games. He's right up there with Johnny Busick now, tied with him from 74-75. There's a shot. You know, everybody didn't know it was in. Notice that's a hit behind the center bar, and it beat Georgiev. You mentioned it just before, Joe B.
Making this a 1-goal game with less than half of the third period remaining to play. Ovechkin fires off the inside of the post. It ricochets around, and it's covered by Georgiev. And Ovechkin knows he was inches away. Ovechkin snapshot on the way. Georgiev there to deflect it aside. Rantanen played on to McKinnon. Further still, this is a waltz and a layup for Lehkonen.
Less than a minute to go. That's icing on the cake for Lehkonen. Lehkonen has been one of the stars of this hockey game. I mean, he's been great. Made that beautiful pass on the power play to Rantanen, gets that goal. I would have said that earlier in the game. I would have thought Rantanen, McKinnon, Makar, but it's Lehkonen stepping up. He's had a real good hockey game with a 4-pointer here against the Caps on the road.
When you talk to any of the stars in the Avalanche, they'll tell you, don't forget Arrturi Lehkonen. He means that much to this group.
Yep, 2-2 for Lehkonen. Here's the second, an empty netter.
Attempting to get away from Cogliano. McMichael will turn. Connor McMichael, a goal earlier tonight at this end of the rink. Lost the handle there. Snapshot to the empty goal. Bullseye. Miles Wood.
A lot of that give credit to Cogliano. He's a veteran guy, and he makes it very difficult on you to find open ice. He angles as well as anybody career, but he always lands on his feet wherever he goes because of his skating. So he angles well, he checks well, turns that puck over because
This one is in the books this Tuesday night in D.C. by the final count of 6-3 Colorado.